10 WWE legends that were once criminals. Number 10, Scott Steiner. The genetic freak. Scott Steiner has a reputation for being intense inside the ring, and that intensity carried over into his personal life. In 1998, Steiner got into a confrontation with a Department of Transportation employee, which quickly escalated. After a heated argument, Steiner threatened the worker, hopped into his truck, and hit him twice. This violent outburst got Steiner arrested, showing that when he's angry, there's no stopping him. It's a reminder that Scott's temper isn't something you want to test. Number 9. Booker T.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Booker T's transformation from a troubled youth to a WWE Hall of Famer is impressive, but his past isn't without its blemishes. Before finding success in the wrestling world, Booker was involved in multiple armed robberies, including one at the Wendy's where he worked. Police suspected that it was an inside job, but Booker was eventually caught and served 19 months in prison. After his release, he turned his life around, eventually becoming one of the most decorated superstars in WWE history. His story proves that redemption is possible even for those who've strayed from the right path. Number 8. Nathan Jones. Nathan Jones may not have been in the spotlight for long in WWE, but his criminal past before entering the wrestling world was certainly a major part of his story. Jones was involved in a series of robberies in his native Australia, which led to his arrest at just 18 years old. He spent 16 years behind bars, but was released early. After serving his time, he turned to wrestling, trying to leave his criminal past behind. Though he wasn't in WWE for long, his criminal history is an interesting footnote in his career. Number 7. Randy Orton.
I'm standing here with the Apex Predator.
My name is Randy freaking Orton.
Randy Orton is a WWE superstar, known for his quick temper. So it's no surprise that his criminal past reflects that volatile nature. Before becoming one of the top wrestlers in WWE, Orton spent time in military prison for 38 days after disobeying orders. His rebellious attitude didn't end there, as he's also been the subject of numerous controversial accusations. Given his history of anger management issues, Orton's presence on this list shouldn't come as a shock to anyone who's followed his career. Number 6. Haku. Haku was notorious for being one of the toughest, most feared wrestlers backstage, and his criminal history fits that image perfectly. In a legendary incident at the Baltimore airport, Haku was taunted by a group of men who mocked wrestling. Haku didn't hesitate to take action. He took down all 3 men before literally biting off a chunk of one guy's nose. This wasn't an isolated event. Haku's toughness and violent streak made him someone you definitely didn't want to mess with. His reputation for toughness is well earned. Number 5. Matt Hardy.
I am Matt Hardy. I will not die.
Matt Hardy's personal life has seen its fair share of drama, especially a 2014 incident that involved a physical altercation with his wife, Reby Sky. The fight escalated to the point where the police were called due to the injuries sustained by both Hardy and his wife. Domestic violence is a serious issue, and while Hardy has moved past this difficult time in his life, it remains a dark chapter in his career and personal story. Thankfully, he's been able to continue his wrestling career and make amends in his personal life. Number 4. Doink the Clown. Doink the Clown was one of the most bizarre characters in WWE history, but the man behind the paint, Matt Osborne, had a troubling criminal history. Osborne had multiple run-ins with the law, including charges for trespassing, vandalism, public intoxication, and harassment. It's astonishing that someone with such a colorful persona in the ring had such a dark past. Osborne's criminal background serves as a reminder that even the most entertaining characters can have an unpredictable side. Number 3, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
You can kiss my ass. This is what I do for a living. And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
Stone Cold Steve Austin is one of the most legendary names in WWE history, but his personal life has been marred by a tragic and regrettable incident. In a shocking turn of events, Austin physically assaulted his wife, Deborah, leaving her bruised and battered. The incident led to a warrant for Austin's arrest and remains one of the most controversial moments in his life. Despite this, Austin continued to build his legendary career, but the stain of this violent episode remains a part of his story. Number 2, The Big Show. The Big Show may be known as one of the most beloved figures in WWE, but his history is less than pristine. One of his most notable criminal incidents involved allegations of public exposure, though he avoided any legal consequences due to a lack of evidence. A year later, he was arrested for allegedly assaulting a man. But again, he narrowly avoided jail time due to insufficient evidence. While Big Show's crimes weren't as serious as some of the others on this list, his history certainly adds a layer of complexity to his on-screen persona. Number 1, MVP. MVP's rise to WWE stardom is nothing short of remarkable, especially considering his criminal background. Before becoming a wrestler, MVP, Alvin Burke Jr., was involved in a life of crime. At just 12 years old, he joined a street gang, and by 16, he was involved in armed robbery and kidnapping, which led to a prison sentence of 18.5 years. MVP spent a staggering 9.5 years behind bars before being released and turning his life around. His story of redemption is one of the most inspiring, showing that even someone with a dark past can make a major comeback. Honorable mention: New Jack. New Jack's reputation for violence in the ring matched his criminal history, which involved multiple criminal activities. Known for his chaotic and extreme persona, New Jack's life outside of the ring was equally as intense and unpredictable. His career in wrestling was filled with controversy, making him an obvious honorable mention for this list. And there you have it. These WWE superstars have had quite the journey, from trouble with the law to success in the squared circle. Which story shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more wrestling content.